If someone asked me what was the main thing that Come Home did, I would say that we support the implementation of getting SEL to stick within the foundation of schools. That's everything from school culture and climate, team dynamics, all the way down to academic instruction and classroom environments. There is so much knowledge, so much resources, so many tools, so many great programs, curriculums out there around social and emotional learning, social and emotional competence. And we have great access to those things, especially in school districts with partnerships and things like that. We have some great programs and curriculums coming to schools and districts. Where I notice we fall short is on the implementation side of things. How do we actually take all that content? How do we take all that knowledge? And how do we integrate it into the day-to-day when schools and teachers and districts are needing to navigate the real barriers around time, competing priorities, resources, and things like that? And what ends up happening is, these school districts will invest in these curriculums over periods of time, and what ends up happening is they sit on the shelf. They don't actually become part of daily operations, daily things that are going on. It's the thing that, I forgot about that. We should pull that out, dust that off, and start looking at that again. Or it's we don't have time. What's the thing we need to cut in our day? Okay, let's just cut that and we'll figure out another time to do it. And slowly but surely that becomes a distant priority, and these things don't stick. These things don't become valid. They don't become effective because we never really implement them effectively or efficiently, and do it in a way that's sustainable, so that it can be successful over a long period of time. And I think that's where Come Home, and that's where I really bring this lens of, we help you translate these pieces into actionable foundation pieces. We don't actually compete with other SEL curriculums or SEL programs. We're actually a great partnership with these other programs out there, because they might work and pour heavily on the research and the development and those side of things, and the training side of things, where we come into play is we can help you take that and we can help you actually create the systems and the structures and think about what does it look like to bring it to the foundation of what you're doing, and how are you being coached around that? How are you looking at the effectiveness around that? To me, at the end of the day, that's what it's always about. I remember constantly going to conferences and workshops and professional learning things, and getting so much great wisdom and information and knowledge, but never moving it over to the actionable, practical side of things, right? If I leave something and I find value in it, well, where's my support to help me implement that piece tomorrow? Or what does that look like? Or how do I do it at scale? And I think that's where Come Home has really shown up alongside other people, is to go, hey, we have all these skills around social and emotional competence. We can develop you. We can train you. We have the background to do that. But I think where our bread and butter is, where we see the most success, is in actually helping you bring that to life in your day-to-day, taking that knowledge and turning it into action. We meet you at that crossroads of knowledge and action, and really help you make it the foundation, because that's what it's all about, right? We do all this learning, we do all this work, we do all this development because we're trying to better our learning environments, we're trying to better ourselves, we're trying to better our students, our school communities, our districts. And that happens through action. We have to take action with these things. And so at the end of the day, if people are asking me about Come Home and the work we do, we help you make SEL stick from an entire approach in a school environment. From leadership and how they function and operate, to team dynamics, how the adults interact and operate, all the way down to what does classroom instruction and look like? How do we build whole children, and how does that seamlessly integrate into everything that you have going on, knowing all of the time constraints and all of the competing priorities?